there's a man by the name of Shimon Hatzadik. Who is Shimon Hatzadik? Shimon Hatzadik was actually a Kohen Gadol. He was a high priest, and he was somebody who was so unique and so special that he actually stopped Alexander the Great from going into Jerusalem and conquering it. You know the story? There you go, Alexander the Great. He's on his way to Jerusalem, and all of a sudden, out walks Shimon Hatzadik, wearing all 8 garments of the high priest. And Alexander the Great, he's a very, very famous person in history. He falls off of his horse and he bows down to Shimon Hatzadik. And all his army looks and they said, "What are you doing? You're Alexander the Great. You're bowing down to a Jew." And he says, "You don't understand. Every time I go into battle, the night before, I have a dream. I have a vision. And this man, who I never met, comes to me and he tells me whether I will be victorious or not, whether I will win or whether I will lose. And I know what to do based on this man. I never met him. And all of a sudden I met him." And Shimon Hatzadik says, "Please don't conquer Jerusalem. It's not good. I don't want you to." And Alexander the Great says, "Okay, I'm not going to, but I need to show that I have power. So let me put at least a statue of myself in your holy temple." Now, do we allow statues of people in the Beit HaMikdash? Never, ever. So Shimon Hatzadik says, "Why do you want a statue? It's a dead thing." I'll tell you what. Instead of a statue, let's make a deal. No statues, but every boy who is born this year, we're going to call him Alexander. And that, my friends, is how Alex became a Jewish name. Anyone here know any Alexes? That's how it became a Jewish name. It wasn't a Jewish name. But instead of putting an idol in the temple, Alexander the Great said, "I won't destroy Jerusalem, I won't conquer." And every boy that year was called Alex. And if you know an Alex, they are named after somebody who's named after somebody who's named after somebody who's named after Alexander the Great.